Squeezing my head. Okay.
Is that little brain cell suffering?
Well, you know, after wearing this all day, it squeezes my head.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I understand.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand. Hi, I'm Javier.
I'm Gretchen.
And I'm Melanie.
And this is the 14th episode of Fishbowl.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
a big
what
number.
are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really anxious. Let's toast.
We have new tea today, and like we've all been here for like 5 minutes, and we're all like dying to taste
You
it.
see that? Watch your glasses. Do that again.
So cheers to the
little
14th
hot.
episode.
Yay.
Cheers.
Yay.
That's a fancy mug you got there with them autographs.
Yeah.
Dos
yeah.
Marcos.
Yeah.
What's
Mark
it?
Quinn and Mark Kinsley.
Ooh.
This is our buddies that are
Dos
they have
Marcos.
that podcast. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
All right, so this is chamomile, lavender, and lemongrass tea.
I can smell the
The
lemongrass.
lemongrass is predominant this time. It's good.
Ooh, that's good.
Is it really hot? I'm scared.
It was just boiling
No.
5 seconds ago.
It's still fogging up my glasses. Should I be
Oh,
brave?
That's good. That's good.
You said fogging, right?
Fogging up her glasses.
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. You're horrible. All right, so.
I thought she said something else for real, and I was like waiting. I was like,
And I'm still thinking what that other thing could be. It went right over my head.
It
that's
did.
a good thing.
It's all right.
It went-
Anyway.
well, actually, it went right over my fin.
Yeah,
Right.
over your fin.
You might
My
want to
tail.
shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. There you go.
So this is Fishbowl. We used to have meetings on Friday nights and go over questions that customers had asked throughout the week, and we would research stuff and find stuff out for you, so that way we could handle your questions better. And we decided to just share the questions with you, so that way you guys would have that information freely. So that's what Fishbowl is. We've added a couple of different things through the time. We've added a weekly topic where we've found a news article that we think would be great for you and great to share amongst ourselves. Today's topic is 4 surprising ways to get a better night's sleep. And I thought, when I was reading this, I thought it was pretty good because it's got stuff that's out of the ordinary. So, I mean, it wasn't things that I was anticipating. Was it things that you guys were anticipating?
Oh, yeah, because we're always anticipating the, no caffeine.
Yeah, no caffeine or don't eat right before dinner and stuff like that.
Get off social
Don't
media,
go-
the blue light, turn off your light.
Don't go to bed mad.
Yeah. Oh, well,
You don't want to be all worked up and trying to sleep.
we don't?
No,
Oh, okay.
you're not supposed to.
Oh, well, good, because I'm glad we don't.
That's right.
Yes. Anyways, okay, so
So the traditional ones are.
the traditional what?
So these are non-traditional ways of
These-
thinking about.
Yes, non-traditional ways of thinking about better ways of getting sleep.
Yep.
So, a lot of us are suffering from lack of sleep these days. According to the Center for Disease Control, God knows those people are busy, about 35% of adults regularly get less than 7 hours of sleep per
That
night.
is not supposed to be funny.
They are very busy.
It's like he finds the worst things to say something
With,
about. It's like,
with the pandemic still in full swing, we may even have more sleep problems than usual. Worries about our health, our safety, our jobs, our kids, disrupted education, and other things are keeping us awake at night, creating fatigue and stress the next day. This could lead us to more serious mental health issues like depression and even suicide. Improving sleep hygiene is a good remedy. This is where we said, make sure your room is dark. These are traditional things. Make sure your room is dark, quiet at bedtime, foregoing afternoon caffeine, and creating sleep time rituals. All that is good sleep hygiene. But fortunately, there's some other things that might be worth trying as well. So these are the 4 things that they're talking about. Mindfulness meditation. This is something that you practice.
I
So-
do. I started.
Mhm.
I still haven't discovered, because I do the guided meditations at nighttime that are hours long. And I really get into those. But I do still not know what happens like hours into the meditation, and they're talking, and
It's probably a guy going blah 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 the whole time, and you're like, "Oh, this is so awesome." So, anyways, all right, continuing with
But
the article.
yes, mindfulness meditation is awesome.
Mhm.
It definitely helps.
One study conducted in China looked at how mindfulness might be useful in sleeping better during the COVID-19 pandemic.
This wasn't just anywhere in China. This was in
this was
Wuhan.
in Wuhan, China.
This
yes.
is like where a lot
the
of stuff.
center of everything. Yeah.
This started kind of.
Those who practiced mindfulness and became more mindful didn't lose as much sleep as those of the control group, which didn't study mindfulness. So the stress basically stuck with them.
Yeah, they used an app to do that.
Yep.
There was an app that was like a mindful app, and then there was one that was
a not so mindful app. So the other, so no. So the next thing is self-compassion. Self-compassion is something that all of us could use right now. So self-compassion helps us be kinder to ourselves as we go through the ups and downs of life, especially right now. Studies have found that more self-compassionate people have better sleep, including less problem finding or falling asleep after a stressful day. In that study, people who were more self-compassionate were also in a better mood and felt more alert upon waking than those who with little self-compassion. I mean, if you're not compassionate with yourself, you're kind of strung tight and you're kind of hating life, right? I mean that
Well, you're kind of carrying the load.
yeah, for a longer period of time. Yeah,
that makes it.
So we're talking. This is pointing out not just compassionate people fall asleep more. We're talking self-compassionate.
Right.
Because you may be a very compassionate person towards everyone else in your life and in your family, and you're constantly being compassionate towards others, but do we really look at ourselves in the mirror and say, I love you, you know,
and not necessarily
figuratively,
myself, yeah.
and you can still do that. You can look in a mirror, and Joseph Shield, one of my best friends over in Artesia, he taught me this, and he goes, you know what, Melanie, every day I wake up, Joe's in his 80s.
Well,
And he said
self-affirmations are
every
fun, yeah.
time he wakes up in the morning, he looks himself right in the mirror and says, I love you. Mwah.
Well, good for
True
him.
story. So I
Good
joke.
for him.
But anyways, being self-compassionate towards yourself and not beating yourself up, because what do we do every night before we go to bed is you lay your head down on your pillow and then you think of all this stuff you didn't get done, all this stuff you forgot, and then at like midnight you're like, oh, I forgot that.
I don't have that issue. Do you?
Well, some people do, and they beat themselves up and
yeah.
they think they're horrible people.
yeah.
I started thinking about Saturday Night Live. He said that. You remember? I can't remember the character. He looks in the mirror.
Yeah, that's
goes,
exactly what we're talking
You're
about.
smart. You're nice.
Yeah.
And doggone it, I like you.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't remember the name of it.
It's self-compassion or self-affirmations. Yes. But no, we're going beyond that. We're going to compassion and forgiveness for oneself, and I think that's super important because, like you said, you're wound up tight the entire time.
Okay, and so the way that they outlined that was through a self-compassion journal.
Yep.
Or identifying the things that you did wrong during the day, but then going through a period of thoughtful ways of finding compassionate ways about
for
yourself,
right?
or through a guided meditation after you identify that. So
Right.
essentially you're downloading your day
You're downloading it, and then you're allowing yourself to forgive yourself. Right. Right.
so that you don't have to worry about.
So you don't keep carrying it.
Right. So the next thing is gratitude. So feeling gratitude is a good way to feel happier and strengthen our relationships. Now it appears to help with sleep too. I think that's awesome. One study of 119 young women who were randomly selected were asked to write about people and things they were grateful for each day, things that happened each day, or nothing at all. After 2 weeks, people's sleep quality improved significantly. One reason gratitude may affect sleep is that a grateful mindset seems to help us embrace more positive thoughts and let go of more negative ones before we go to bed. So basically, you're not carrying, again, those negative thoughts that you were thinking to bed. That would, I can't imagine doing that where you're like carrying everything you did wrong to bed. That would suck.
Oh, it does.
I couldn't do it.
You have to do your laundry on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I mean, and process and let go and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole gratitude thing is the same. You have to count your blessings. You have to learn to see the good within the bad. You can't let yourself get stuck.
Yep.
Otherwise, moving forward becomes one of the hardest things ever. And the longer you stay stuck, the harder it is to move forward. So,
So 2 quick points on that is that gratitude we typically do a gratitude journal in the morning to start our day.
Right.
We identify 3 things to start our day that we're grateful for, and those can be all encompassing.
Our planner does that
Our
for us,
planner
yeah.
does that. We have the full focus planners as a team, but we haven't taken the step to do that at the end of our day to maybe identify 3 things that we're grateful for that happened during that day. So that's kind of cool. And then
I can't possibly think of 6 things to be grateful for during the day.
okay. And then going back to the mindfulness, because when Gretchen and I were talking about this article before we started the show, Gretch had identified something that was very common for most people trying to start mindfulness medication. Granted, I have like 15 years, maybe 20 years, where I started early on in my early adulthood in all of that. Well, actually, like with Eckhart Tolle and Deepak Chopra and like some of the really big stuff. It literally took me 15 years to understand what the heck Eckhart Tolle was talking about. So it's taken a very long time to really identify that. But I think where people get really turned off by meditation is they think that they have to sit in a specific way, and they have to sit up all perfect, and they have to close their eyes, and they have to reach complete silence. And Eckhart and Deepak totally blow that out of the water, as did Wayne Dyer, in that, you know, you can just be completely just sitting still, watching the clouds go by, and you know, you hear that, you know, you're talking to yourself, you've got all of that chitter chatter, and you're bouncing from the next random you know, it's like a rabbit popping its head out of a hole constantly, you know, and there's thoughts that just, because your brain is always trying to fix things and work on things. So you just take yourself outside of that chitter chatter, and you identify yourself as the silent observer of your thoughts, because that's truly your spirit and your soul, and your true essence is that quiet listener, almost out of body experience. So I don't close my eyes. I find that too, I hate closing my eyes when I meditate.
You can literally sit there and just non-think and just allow your mind to buffer.
Men were born with that ability.
The meditation factor is basically you're just non-thinking. You're allowing your brain to just let it go, and it's a wonderful thing.
And allowing it to just do what it's doing.
Taking an empty box, though, is so much harder for a woman. It really is, because we're emotionally driven. So we don't just think it, we feel it. So if we look back at memories that pop up, okay, so here's a stupid thing everyone can relate to. Facebook memories. If something were to come up in a memory, it's not just a picture. Oh, I remember that. For a woman, you feel it again.
Yeah, but we're talking we're back on the meditation where you're just kind of allowing it to just flow out. You're
You can still identify the feeling of being
right.
sad, or that thought can produce anxiety or sadness or tears, and so you just let it. So maybe you're crying, you just cry, and you just say, okay, I'm crying right now, I'm upset right now, and you allow your body to feel that emotion. But you are that silent observer. You are not your thoughts. That's what you just have to remember, is you are not your thoughts.
Right.
So cool. That's all cool stuff.
The last one is forgiveness. For some people, forgiving others is hard, especially if you equate forgiveness with letting someone off the hook. But those who study forgiveness consider it to be not necessarily about healing relationships between people, but mostly important for ourselves, helping us to let go of grudges that decrease our personal well-being. If what's keeping you up at night is If what's keeping you up at night is holding on to grudges, pandemic related or not, it could be worth considering practicing forgiveness. Additionally, those who were more self-forgiving, because remember we just talked about that, in the study also slept better because they were able to let go of mistakes they'd made more easily. Forgiving someone can help us feel happier, more hopeful, less depressed, and anxious, and less vulnerable to stress. So that forgiveness is huge.
Gosh.
And that one point was key. Forgiveness is not letting somebody off the hook. If someone's done something wrong, or somebody has basically ruined trust, whatever the situation is, where your forgiveness becomes like a landlock, forgiveness is not about letting that person off the hook, and by acknowledging, yes, they did something bad, and saying, but it's not my problem to fix. You're acknowledging the issue, You're acknowledging the anger, you're acknowledging all of it. But the best part about it is you're not letting it take over you. So the whole emotion of forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook. It's about being allowing to yourself to move forward. You're not going to carry that burden. You're going to set it aside. For us, our beliefs in God, we give it to God. But the situation isn't about how you can control another at all. Even if you're mad at them, even if you have a better idea, even if what you were doing was right and what they were doing was wrong, you cannot control another person. So forgiveness is like the ultimate healer you can have yourself, period.
So did you guys notice that all 4 of them happened to be about stress? I mean, it all is self-stress. It's all
releasing stress.
So you would release that to sleep better. And I mean, that's the truth. If you hold stress while you're trying to sleep, you're not going to sleep.
No. And, you know, we talk about forgiveness here in this article or in the Bible about forgiving others. But you know what? The hardest thing to forgive is yourself.
Yep.
And so that kind of goes back to that self-compassion and that self-care. And, like, absolutely forgiving yourself.
One of us forgot to mute her phone.
No, I didn't. I muted it.
Oh,
All of them.
okay.
I think
All
it's
right.
yours.
Hello.
Oh, sure.
All right.
No, I did. I muted
So
all
the
of them.
article is from Mind and Body magazine. Wonderful article. I'll put the link in the show notes. And so now on to what Fishbowl is really about, and our questions. So okay, first off, how did our week go?
It was good.
Okay.
I've been head first into all of my stuff here in the boutique. So for me, it's a different stress besides my phone.
Your son is calling. Would you like to? Would you like to?
Mom, answer your phone.
I think I put it on airplane mode now.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
This week,
yes,
oh, it's been interesting.
I would say so.
So I've been doing a lot of research in next quarter advertising and really starting to think about advertising and how to switch it up. I was thinking that maybe my unicornisms were getting a little bit repetitive, so I'm going to branch out. I think that, like,
That was your research?
well, yes, because I've been really heavy into the unicorns, and it kind of snowballed, and it got a life of its own. And I was like, I can't be a unicorn like every single day. I mean, I could. I have that much unicorn
You
stuff.
could, yes. Especially when someone keeps bringing more unicorns.
Actually, Gretch just bought me more unicorn stuff. So I'm not getting rid of the unicorn. Like today, I have a mermaid tail on the top of my head. Let me see if I can get this in the camera. Do you see this? It's like, and then if a customer has a question, I can just go like this, yes or no.
And she really did that.
Yes. Oh, and a mashed, yes. So,
And she really did that.
so that's happening. I'm working on that. So
The
I
lady
still
was
have to
watching
have
her,
stuff on
I
my
saw
head.
it. Yeah.
Like, I really feel like if I don't have something crazy up here, I'm just not me fully. Because if I do come into work not dressed all flamboyant, people are like, "What? Are you okay? You're normal today." You know, we talked
No,
about
we do.
So I do have
worry.
normal clothes, but I have some flowers that you'll see in some of our new item videos. So I'm rocking the flowers. Now I've got the mermaid, and I've got something very special for next Saturday that I'm going to unveil next Saturday.
Oh,
So
dear.
tune in, because we have a very special celebration on the
Does it get worse?
25th. Yeah, the 25th is going to be awesome. Next episode. So hang into there. And I really feel like I need a Statue of Liberty crown. I'm working on that.
Oh dear.
Did you know 8 months from next weekend will be Christmas?
Whoa, we better start Christmas shopping like right now.
No,
Yes.
no. All right. So, anyways,
We
back
need
to
one
the
of those
questions.
countdowns.
I'm here
X
for
number
you.
of days till Christmas.
I'm here for you.
No, we
And
don't.
those that work with me, no. I'm here for you too.
No.
First question.
Okay. So, first
Oh, boy.
question: do you have sectionals that can be made to fit the contour of my room?
I'm glad you added additional.
Of my room. Your mind's everywhere today. Okay. So
I almost spit my tea out.
please
Oh
go.
my. Her tea level is up because she almost spit her tea.
Answer the question while she dies on the side.
Okay, yes, we can. We have sectionals that you can actually build into different shapes, like horseshoes along the wall, angle in a 90-degree angle. We have some that actually have corner pieces, so the actual sitting area is in a diagonal as well. We have round pieces. We have all kinds of. I have not seen a triangle like a pizza shape yet, but I've seen everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. So that was an actual real question today, and she was very concerned. Well, she wasn't like very concerned, but she had a great question in that she fell in love with one of our sectionals, but her room is in such a fashion that she needed it the opposite way. So with that couch sectional in particular, we could move this piece over here, and it would fit the shorter L shape to
What's
her
the name for it?
sectional. Fallon?
No. I'm talking about modular.
Modular?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
were
just
messing with the word earlier.
modular.
Yeah.
Modular couches.
Yeah.
I was just gonna use the word. Where's your chicken?
I didn't bring it.
A transformer.
The
No, it's not a
couch.
transformer couch.
Like
Anyways,
a Lego couch?
Yes. Concentrate again
I
because
want
we're
a
all over
chicken.
again.
When are we not all over the place?
I don't know. I'm trying to focus us. I really am. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Anyways, back to yes, we have sofas that are modular. You can basically build it out however you want. Corner pieces.
You can mix up the colors.
Yep, chase lounges, mix up the colors. Because the one in particular that we were looking at was blue, gray, and olive, and that would be interesting. But no, this is you chase lounges, ottomans, corner pieces, long pieces, short pieces. You make it to the contour of your room. And
It could go
what you're looking
all
for.
the way around.
Yep. So sectional or modular sectionals. So look for those words. I think you guys are purposely caffeinating before.
I needed caffeine, and I'm drinking sleepy tea.
No, this isn't sleepy tea. This is good tea.
This doesn't have any caffeine.
What ifs? Okay, so, I love this question because this question, we've gotten it twice this week, okay? So, I hate mattress protectors because they feel like plastic, and I always wake up hot. Is there anything made that would protect my mattress without holding my body heat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh dear. All right, who's got this one? I guess you went last. I mean, you went
No.
first last time, so
Whew. Yes, we do.
yes.
Our mattress protectors, yes,
All right.
are specifically designed by two different distributors. We have our Maloof 5-sided protectors, and then we have our Pure Care Frio 5-sided protectors. We also have protectors that encase completely.
Right.
So, those are designed to be temperature regulating for your body to help you sleep cooler. The Pure Care specifically is called Frio or Frio, and
No,
it
it's
has
Frio.
Frio.
No, Frio.
Frio.
Yeah.
And it, I got to use my Spanish the other day. I was
Yes.
so excited.
I missed it.
Full blown.
Reel it in.
Full
Reel it
blown.
in. Reel it in.
I wanted to hear.
We can tell the story at what we learned this week. Okay,
Okay.
continue.
I got an A. Not an A plus, but I got an A. Okay, not an A.
The
like
Frio protectors.
A. Do you get it?
Yes, I got it. Frio protectors.
Oh, okay. So Frio, they have ground. See, I have to stay so focused during the daytime and on top of my game that this is my it's Friday.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why beer worked.
The Frio protectors have graphites and little ground up minerals on a molecular level that are ground up and incorporated into the polymer fabric so that it actually channels the heat away from your body when you're sleeping. It's a great cooling thing. So yes, when you're sleeping on it, it will continue to move the heat away from you. Now, when you pull it out of the box, it is first going to feel kind of plasticky because there is a water protection of that fabric to keep, sweat and urine and blood and all kinds of stuff from getting into your mattress. So it will feel a little bit like
Her
plastic.
mind wandered there for like 2 seconds, and she's going to lose it.
So when you pull it first out, it is going to feel kind of like you don't want it. But if you if you stretch it out and it's trying to keep it together, and you add some tension and you put it on your bed.
So what I'm going to do is just
that
go ahead.
feeling goes away, okay? Because this was a serious problem.
Yes.
You have to put it on your bed because you can't judge it. So, and I sleep on this same protector. Once it's taut, that feeling goes away, and then once your sheets are on it, you don't even feel it on your bed anymore.
Right.
It's not plasticky, and it is an awesome protector. So yes, we can protect your bed from all of the things and keep you cool at the same time. Even though it feels kind of like plastic, it is a high quality, specific, special project.
Material, right.
Yeah.
So what do you got on that?
Sorry.
Well, since she covered
Not
Frio
sorry.
and the sleep tights that we carry as well, they're waterproof. They have the Tencel fabric. So if you're familiar with Tencel, then you automatically know it's an extremely breathable fabric. It's moisture wicking too. So it's not going to make you sweat, but if you happen to be really hot room temperature and you're sweating, hormones kicking in and you're sweating, whatever the case is, it causes you to sweat.
What's it called? A power surge?
Power surge.
Yeah.
Anything like that causes you to sweat, then you don't have to worry about your sheets and stuff getting wet, because Tencel is like a workout shirt, so you can sweat on it, but it doesn't adhere the sweat. And the Tencel cover is exactly like that. It's going to be temperature regulating. So if it's hot, it'll help cool you. If you're cool, it'll help warm you. It's just a regulator. But it's, again, not a shower curtain. It's not rubber. It's not something that's going to be a fabric that back in the day used to be used to protect mattresses. Tencel fabric, I mean, that's basically on every topper on a bed, all the pillow casings, everything that we have.
It's a nice cooling material. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's biggest fear when they buy a protector is, I don't want it feeling like a shower curtain.
Yeah.
I don't want to wake up
back in
hot.
the day, that was a big issue. I mean, seriously. But comparing apples to oranges, I mean, isn't going to get you far. If you just have to research the product, learn the properties to it to see what it is that makes it work, and go from there.
Yeah.
And don't be shy to ask to fill the materials either before you buy. We have displays so people can fill it,
Right.
and many stores will offer the same thing. So it's about just feeling it and researching the information to it. And that way you'll understand what it is instead of just going off of first sight.
Now, it may not work for everyone. It may add some coolness,
Right.
but it may not be the silver bullet. So what you may have to do is have the protector. That's a great purchase. Then incorporate some Tencel sheets or bamboo sheets.
Yeah, it has to be a whole system. If you're really looking into it that seriously, yes.
Yeah, and a cooling pillow like our Carbon Cool LT pillows, or
Are you becoming a commercial again?
I am.
Okay.
That's what I do. So a complete system. You hook yourself up with a good protector, some really quality sheets, and a quality cooling pillow. And then we also have the bed jet for $3.99. That is just amazing.
So what she's saying
And
is there are systems, but without her going through our entire lineup,
Man, we can make you cool.
Yes.
The bed jet like blows air underneath your covers. Whew.
Are you done?
There's like little snowflakes that come out.
Okay.
Then you can switch it and get hot if you get too cold.
Anyways, yes,
Yeah.
there's complete systems that you can buy other than what she's talking about. Although what she's talking about is awesome. You can buy the sheets, the protectors, the pillows. We will find a way to keep you cool while you sleep. Short of, you not having a room with air conditioning or whatnot, because that could be an issue as well. But we will find a way to keep your body heat from staying in that bed. How's that?
That's very important to state. If you have a hot room, no sheet or pillow, excuse me, choking on my teeth. No sheet or pillow or anything like that is going to cool you
Right.
down, because your room temperature affects everything. It affects all the materials.
It's ambient temperature, right?
Except for the bed jet.
Except for the bed jet. Yes, thank you.
Because that blows air. Yes, so that's
It's a
very
little
different.
mini air conditioner unit.
But when it comes to cooling factors and
Thank
stuff, truly research what it will actually do, not what it can do, but what it actually does.
Yep.
Saying that something's got cooling gel is not going to cool you. I hate to burst your bubble. It's not going to cool you.
It'll stay cool for the first couple minutes, but
And
after
then warms
that,
up to your body
yep.
temperature. So there are things out there that help regulate temperature, and there are things out there to help give you that first blast of coolness, and then all of a sudden it's hot. So that's an important fact. Just make sure you
Just remember, ambient room temperature is important. Okay. All right.
you know, we have cooling comforters on order too.
Actually, I spoke with him about that today. Yes, you heard right. Cooling comforters.
Yep.
We'll have more on that topic as it develops, but newsflash is they just became available 2 days ago, and we had a conference call with him, with our rep today. They are coming. They are coming.
That's right.
All right. Looks at time-wise, looks like we got room for 2 more questions. Okay. How long have you had furniture? I didn't know you had furniture.
That was even said today.
Actually, the customer was really bummed out because they didn't know we had furniture, and they ended up going all the way to Las Cruces to find what they were looking for
That's very sad.
because they couldn't find it
That's
here
very
in town.
sad. That's on us for the marketing not reaching you. We are trying, obviously, because we do a lot of marketing. But no, there's always going to be the people that just aren't within the realm of what we're trying to reach. But yes, we carry furniture.
Ooh, and the sign that's out front of the store right now, get rid of your old saggy bottom couch.
Saggy butt.
Saggy butt.
Yeah.
Get rid of your old saggy butt. I wasn't sure if we could say butt.
We
But
We can say butt. You had a point.
this isn't radio.
You had a point.
Yeah, so
So we do market.
that
Yeah.
okay, so that sign is actually brought somebody into the store this
yeah.
week because they were like, "Oh, we didn't know that you had couches until we saw your saggy butt couch sign." So, yep, that's a thing. It happened. That marketing strategy worked. So that's always great when you know your advertising is actually working. So good good investment there.
What's funny, hang on, I got to tell you about this. We had a customer that bought a couch from us,
Yeah.
and then she sent me
Oh,
a
yeah.
picture of the couch that she's replacing, and it looks exactly like the couch that I have on our sign. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, she wasn't kidding. That I could have used that couch."
She has a saggy butt.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's
That's
going to be
right.
fixed. She's getting rid of that. She's kicking that saggy butt out
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. All right. One more question.
to the
Well, I do
curb.
want to say.
You have an input? Please tell us. your
Okay.
input. Yes.
Another reason why people are surprised about the furniture factor is because we did start our business as Sleepwell under a
Yep.
mattress only store. So we had mattress and bedding. So we rebranded to Live Well so we can do a living feature. How do you live in your home? Well, furniture, bedding, decor, mattress, everything.
Yep.
So we are now a live home furniture store, mattress store, bedding store, boutique, anything of that such. So you're no longer limited.
And just this week we started our sleep sanctuary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
excited about that.
I'm sure you are because you snuck some product over here. We'll talk about that later, Misty.
I
this
miss product placement.
This is not a 1 hour long commercial.
Bing! It's
This
an
is a
infomercial.
podcast.
Wait, just really quick. Her name is.
Venus Williams.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, next question.
got
Thank
it
you.
See that? It's like a tennis serve.
Speaking of
Yes.
shameless plugs, here comes a shameless plug right now. Do you sell area rugs?
Yes,
We do.
we do.
Okay.
We even have a magic carpet.
Yes, we have.
Oh my goodness, I need an outfit for that.
We have a magic carpet.
That's
and it's
gonna be an
artificial
Instagram
chinchilla,
post.
and it is so soft. And every time a child comes in here, we always have to eventually get them over to the magic carpet. You gotta touch it. As soon as they touch the carpet, they're like, what? It is so soft. And the kids just stay there and they just want to keep petting their carpet.
Yeah.
But it truly is. It's amazing.
So yes, we sell area rugs.
Yes. Different sizes.
I am going to just be honest. We cannot compete
I know, it's hard.
with some of the other pricing that you're going to find out there for larger.
But why can't we compete?
Well, we sell a much more quality grade, higher end rug.
Yep.
So,
You have to keep that in mind when you're shopping at a store like ours. Our products are a little different from what you'll find at a bleep, bleep, bleep. You know, I have my
What?
rubber chicken, my names. Yeah, I was going to throw out names.
I think you should just start putting the chicken
Yeah.
in the bowl.
I'll have the chicken. Anyway, so yeah, the products
down with
the
the
products
legs.
we carry are quite a bit different from what you'll find at a regular corporate department store. So yes, the pricing's going to be. You like that? Yeah, I like it. That's pretty good. So anyway, the pricing's going to be a little different. Now, mind you, we're not trying to make retirement off our pricing. We are trying to sell product, but there is going to be a difference in the pricing.
Okay, and another thing that we have to come clean with our rugs is that we don't have a whole inventory of rugs
Right.
at this time.
Right.
So if you want a rug, it's more of a ordering. We can order in a rug, and it will arrive at some unknown time.
Well, it's honestly going to be based off of customer demand.
I
If the customers aren't asking for it, it's not something we're just going to blanketly order.
Right.
Yeah,
We're
there's
going
not.
to try to fulfill the orders of things being asked for.
There's so many patterns and sizes and everything that we could try to carry them. But to her, what she means by at some point in time, well, there's small shipping issues that we haven't talked about yet.
We're gonna.
We always talk about it in our episodes.
We've been
but,
talking about it for 14 weeks. We might
yep,
as well just
might as
continue
well just
on.
break it out. Yeah. No. Okay. So yes, there's shipping issues right now. Let's wait until we do what we learned this week, because what I found out was really interesting. So anyways, okay. So it is the time in the show when we take our small break and watch this commercial.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Live Well, and on today's new item review, I'll be featuring Sutherland's quietest and most durable adjustable power base, the Silver Series S86. The in-motion adjustable power base creates a custom sleep experience with ultra-quiet motors and one of the highest lift capacities in the industry with multiple programmable options. The S86 features back and leg adjustability, a backlit wireless remote with built-in flashlight, great features to help you relax, like back massage and wave patterns, and programmable memory options so that you can control the adjustments you want at the push of a button. Sutherland's S86 features quality craftsmanship that will serve you for years to come. These power base and adjustable base systems not only provide a great comfort, but they help promote great health too. A power base can help you breathe easier, relax your back better, and help your circulation improve. Come see the new Sutherland S86 power base at Live Well Mattress and Furnishing Centres today.
3, 2. Hey, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the commercial. We've been working hard on those. That was your new item video. Yeah.
That was really exciting. I hope my woo new item video didn't overbear your just last couple words there.
It was pretty loud.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Alrighty. All right, so this is a section of Fishbowl where we share trends of what's going on, what we've learned, and other news. And man, we have other news. So do you guys want to do yours? Let me do mine first. You guys mind?
Go for it.
All right. So
Rock it.
So we've been talking about the foam shortage. We've been talking about a wood shortage, a foam shortage, everything shortage due to COVID and everything.
There's a shortage of shortages.
There's a shortage of shortages, yes.
Except for penguins.
Oh, I just saw there's a shortages of garden gnomes.
Okay, so anyway,
True story.
there is that is true. It was on Fox News.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
so
A sad day.
So what's happened is a derivative of petroleum that is used in making plastics, used in making foams, and some other products is actually not being made right now because of damage caused during a storm in Texas. Now, they've found out that the damage caused to this refinery is actually more extensive than they thought it would be, or than they thought it was. So now they're talking these shortages are going to last until the end of summer. I mean, this was a pretty interesting news bit. And then come to find out, along the same time, I think this was Tuesday that I was talking to, or reading this and researching this. Later on in the day, I speak to my mattress rep, our mattress rep, and he tells me, hey man, things are getting really bad. We only received 25% of our foam. And I was like, wow, well that was kind of anticipated, but it's really interesting to hear that. Along the same time that happens, I'm in Carlsbad. Oh, this was Wednesday then. So on Wednesday all this happens, and then that afternoon you guys call me because we had 2 mattresses that are our best-selling mattresses come in slightly damaged. So we aren't going to put out slightly damaged mattresses on our sales floor, or sell them. We won't do that either. So we basically have 2 of our best-selling mattresses during a foam shortage come in damaged, meaning that we are too short on the mattresses when we aren't going to have supplies for weeks. So this shortage, and remember we said we were going to bleed. We did anticipate we are going to bleed at some point. I just didn't anticipate it to be this way. Our best-selling mattress comes in 2 damaged, and we're down 2 mattresses.
Yeah, I wanted to cry that day because that's the same mattress that I sleep on at home.
Yeah.
So we had to. That kind of put us back a couple weeks on that one.
Yeah.
Specific.
So we have 1 in stock, and we're just kind of crossing our fingers that people buy other things, or people fit into other things, because that's how we sell. We fit you to the mattress. We don't just sell you a mattress. So
Exactly.
we're a little nervous about it because we are being told that it's 2 to 3 weeks out now. So yeah, we knew we were going to bleed. We anticipated it. We just thought we were more prepared, or we were more prepared.
We are super prepared still. We still have full stock of a lot of things. It's just that's kind of a bummer there.
A bummer.
But you also have to understand that they are trying to, kick out as many as they possibly can in a short amount of time. So.
Yep.
And it's not as bad as some of the big S brands and stuff like that, where you're going to be put out
months.
Yeah. So we're still, 2-3 weeks. We have a lot of customers that are still understanding of that.
Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so
some people have waited an entire year for an RV. I had customers that had ordered an RV at the beginning of the COVID-19 shutdown. They just received their RV. It took them a year.
Oh my goodness.
They were back ordered that long.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So what other trends, or what did we learn? What do we got? You go first, because you've been like antsy about it all day.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to have a physics class really quick.
Okay. What is your physics lesson?
Science.
Energy in motion causes things that are up to come down.
Okay.
I tried this twice today. Oh, my goodness. Okay,
so sad.
We got amazing product when it comes to our lotion line. And it's Dionis, it's goat milk. It is the best. It's great for anybody who has psoriasis or eczema, dry skin, whatever. The pH of a goat's so similar to a human that it just soaks right in. So I am going to amp it up before I talk about it.
If you're a male, I'm going to pitch in too. If you're a male and you don't normally use lotions because they leave your hands greasy, I'm telling you, this goat stuff, this Dionis stuff, it works. It works miracles.
And I just got in the men's line.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So the men's line, either in the small bottles or the big bottles, have the aftershave smell. It's really clean.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
It's even in a black bottle, so it's not going to be something that looks all fruity and flowery and blah, blah, blah. But I had this huge order come in.
Huge.
And I had all of the, yes.
It took up the entire office. It was so huge.
So
huge.
I had the back table lined up with these beautiful rows of these bottles of lotion, the cream. And I got to the point of pricing it, and I picked up one, and the one behind it kind of wobbled, and I went to correct it, and instead of correcting it, I knocked it over more, and it tumbled, and it was like domino effect. The whole table.
Okay.
We're talking like 100 lotions.
I was about to give him a picture of this. So 12 bottles, 12 boxes.
We should
it's
take a picture.
144, and it made a really cool little sound.
Until I piped in, that wasn't cool.
And
it was
then
like
she used some
it was
words.
like those YouTube domino things that Oliver watches, like where you set up it all perfectly,
And
and then
watch it.
Yeah, but did she make? I mean, I literally wanted to start crying. I'd never heard words like that come out of anybody's mouth. It was bad.
I didn't hear any words. Actually, it was total silence. And,
I heard words.
That was the second time. That's right, guys.
Oh, you heard the
Second
first
time.
time. I missed the first time.
The first time
I
was
saw
in
the second
office.
time, only the second time, and
Oh no, the second time her frustration showed.
I was really wishing I had had my phone so I could take a video of it, because I was like, that'd make a perfect blooper. And then Gretch turned around and she looked like she was going to cry, and I was like, I'm going to try not to laugh right now.
I really was going to cry. My mask is on, so you couldn't see my lips sticking out.
She was so sad.
But my eyes were like full of tears.
Again,
I
100
didn't cry, but they were ready to. They were so watered.
144 bottles of lotion.
It was
So-
literally the last lotion.
I'm out here and it's all set up all pretty, and then I realized I had to put something to display on top of the lotion shelf. So I had to scoot it back a little bit so it didn't fall between the wall and the hutch. And in the process, I was so slow and just careful. Move one side, go to the other side, move it, and then poof, it like jumped. And in the process, the whole thing happened again. Okay, yeah. So I would really appreciate if when you come in,
You
and
buy
you
a whole bunch of
see
lotion.
this
You
rack
don't
of
knock
lotion-
that. You don't. You
Yeah.
don't bump into it.
That too.
Knock on wood.
But I really hope that when you come in, you are really impressed with the amount of lotion, fragrances,
Mm-hmm.
and how many bottles we have and stuff. We are fully stocked.
We're
And
begging
we even
you.
have
It's amazing.
We even
so
have-
colorful.
tinted chapsticks. So if you don't like to wear a lot of lipstick, but you want a little color, we've got that. We've got
Oh,
the
that's
regular
gonna be
lip
fun
balms that
for
are in
summer.
the big smack packs. I said smack because they're lips, and you can't really use other words to describe them. But we got new display stuff. But if you come out and see it, we have gift sets and everything. Like in the feet, you know how we get dragon toes during the summer because it's dry. And
I don't.
It's dry. Yes, you do. And it's dry.
I've heard
Did
about
I
your
mention it was
feet.
dry? So we've got stuff to soak your
Just
feet
soak your
in, things that will help with deep conditioning, even the healed balm, everything. Like this line is awesome. But it's safe for eczema, it's safe for psoriasis, so if you have those, we are able to sell them even with fragrance. And there are some that are unfragranced if you're very sensitive to smells.
Yeah, this stuff is amazing. I mean, as a male, I vouch for it.
And
Yeah.
the cream is
Yeah.
really awesome because when you put cream on, I mean, that's what he's talking about, the greasy feel. It usually stays with you for a while because cream is thick. This stuff, because the pH of a goat is so similar to a human, it literally just soaks right in. Literally within minutes, you can't even feel anything.
We love the product so much we bought a goat.
We did not buy a goat. But we would love to buy a goat.
I
think
used to
they're
have
really cool.
goats.
I want a fainting goat.
Oh, those are cool.
Yes.
Why do I have to rein you guys in? Okay, what did you learn this week?
I used to have goats because I wanted to have them go on backpacking trips with me. So at one point, because I wanted really big goats to carry my backpack, because I used to be a professional backpacker. And I was like, ooh, I'll just have the goats. And I wanted a string of like goats. And at one time I had 9 goats that would follow me in a line. That was pretty awesome. And one of them was almost the size of a horse. It was an alpine.
Ooh, those
It
are
was, it literally, like if I stood up, it was this high. You could ride it. I did not anticipate how dangerous an alpine billy goat could be. They can kill you.
Yeah, they truly can. All right, so let's go with what you learned this week.
I sold that goat for tacos.
Did you eat them in a taco? Javi ate one.
My vegan friend is not going to like that comment. We just reconnected over my partial vegan diet right now, and I just realized what I said. Sorry, Jessie.
Just remember, she is a meat eater. She is not just
I'm a
herbivore.
partial. I'm a good ethic meat eater.
She's a meatosaurus. She eats meat.
Okay. Anyways,
Sustainably
could we
raised.
focus on what you learned this week? Thank you.
Happy meat.
She's a mermaid. She eats fish.
What did you learn this week? Yes, I got it. Yeah.
Right? Say yes.
You know what I learned this week?
What? What did you learn?
I dove back into feng shui.
Oh, I forgot about this story. This is so
Big
good.
time. Okay, so I'm working on my chi, right? And
Not her tea, her chi.
I got tea. I got
chi.
chi. I got tea that helps me with my chi.
Tea.
Yeah, and I am working on my chi, and part of working on that is incorporating feng shui into my home.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was something that I was interested in my early 20s. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get back into that because, you know, feng shui is it's not magic. It's just literally balance and it's tasteful interior design. Mm-hmm. So we do a lot of interior design here. And, you know, we live here and it's like super clean and organized and everything is perfect. And then I go home and I'm like, wow. Like, I go home and I'm like, oh my God. Like, yeah. And so I started watching these videos and I was breaking every feng shui rule in the book, like threefold. And I was like, man, I am yinning when I should be yanging. And I was yanging when I should be yinning. So my chi was horrible.
She's odd.
There are these things called command positions, like where you should place your bed so that you can see the door. There's all these rules. Yeah, everything was broken. So I went home because my chi has been messed up, and I was like, I'm just out of curiosity going to
Can't live
see
with the messed up chi.
how long it will take me. It took me several hours, but I went in totally focused, and I redid my entire bedroom. This meant pulling out probably about half of the stuff that was in my room and putting it in the hallway. So now there's a problem in the hallway, but at least I got...
She moved her yang so her yin could expand.
You didn't mention this earlier in the story. Okay.
Okay, so...
She had me all proud. I thought she unpacked her stuff and put
Oh,
it
I
in.
did, because I'm still in the process of unpacking from
Yeah.
my move. I do have this tendency to go to the thrift store every week, and like I bring back a lot of thrift store finds. So, you know, it was a process of like going through everything, hanging stuff up. But I took, you know, all the stuff that I didn't want in there, and I even moved everything and balanced everything. And I went. It's just one room, but it's a start. And I'll tell you what, it feels so good. But I will tell you what, my air filter was so gross.
Yeah, ours was too. Yeah.
But it's because we have these wind storms here, these dust storms.
Mm-hmm.
I just put in a new filter. It's brand new. I changed that thing out and I shake it out weekly. I did not know there was so much dust in the air here.
Oh yeah. In the
This
air
is
here,
intense, and we're
Yeah.
right next to white sands. So it's not my uncleanliness. I mean, but
No, of course not. Nobody said it was.
It's just another reason why you
It's
shouldn't eat your burgers.
it's just
What's that?
this is going down
all
a little
dirty.
bit. So, but can you 3 hours? I wake up feeling so much better. So it's
Good.
awesome. It feels really balanced. It's yep.
Until you head out in the hallway and then you're like, oh.
She just keeps walking.
Yeah, that's to be continued. I'm
you have
gonna
a
go
spare
room for
bedroom?
room.
Just shove it in a bedroom and
That
close
I
that
did
door.
that too. Oliver said, when are you gonna feng shui my bedroom?
Oh,
So
no.
he wants his bedroom feng shuied as well. He's really excited
Just
about
get rid
that.
of all that orange stuff. Just push that out. Just push it out.
Stop busting on the bulldogs.
Hey, one's a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Yes, ma'am.
But so
I want you to share
I actually
why there's products on this table.
Okay, so very excited about Sleep Sanctuary. So we are expanding. One of my projects here in the store is to create a sleep sanctuary with items to help your evening routine and going into sleep, and some fun gift ideas there. So we have that. This is a Sutra. We just brought in a Sutra line. Super excited about this. It's very colorful. This is co-owned by the Venus Williams.
Yes.
Okay.
Who is Venus Williams?
Venus Williams is the not just Venus Williams, but the most famous tennis player of all time.
Her and her sister, yes. Mhm.
Yes, so they are awesome.
Do you know her sister's name?
No.
Serena.
Serena Williams, yes.
Sorry, Venus.
Anyways.
Super
You got this.
excited about this. These products are aromatherapy mists and body butters and rubs. So the Mist Your Mood comes in a whole line. Gretchen and I have been enjoying these so much. They have made our office spaces just so smelly good. They are just wonderful. Now they're aromatherapy, so they're 100% all natural, organic. There's not going to be any paraffins or any chemicals in there that are bad. They are also cruelty free.
Yep.
So my vegan friend was very excited about that. They are cruelty free. There are some body butters that have melatonin and magnesium in them, and some mists that help you fall asleep. Then you also have the sprays that kind of energize and get your day going. So there's also scrubs. You can scrub away the day.
Scrub away.
Scrub a day away.
Rub all that
like
nasty dry skin off.
You can even, it's like a whole body scrub. You can just really get
And
some
what
soft
she's
skin.
not telling you is she did a wonderful new item video that's coming out, and yeah, she struggled with that one because there's evidently a lot of excitement with these things, and
Oh, this is
she
a big
kept
item.
getting way excited about stuff and just missing.
There's one thing she needs to talk about her sutra. You just had said something about it that was really good, and I hope that you'll bring it out. But is this just for linens?
Oh no! So this idea in researching this product started out with linen sprays because I wanted to find a product that was safe on your pillows and sheets because we had interest in that in aromatherapy. Well, I found a Sutra mostly through their amazing advertising, and being an advertiser myself, I really thought their marketing was on spot. And so, but their product is not just safe for your linens and your clothing, but also can go perfectly on your skin, and it can be a tonic. So you can just literally spray your arms, your face, close your eyes, of course, but it is safe on your skin. Yeah, don't. It's not a mouth.
Patchouli in your mouth.
Ooh, no, you don't want any of that. It is not a breath freshener. So please be safe with that. Please be smart with that. But it is safe on your skin, and it's very refreshing. And it's just amazing product all around.
Yep.
So it is available here in store. We'll also have it on our website, and
Yeah. And
I hope to expand this line. They've had great customer service.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
You know, I had another company that I was looking at, and they're, you know, and we were making a substantial sale to bring them in as a wholesale dealer, and I mean, it was a big proposal, and I can't believe that they weren't more hungry for it. So it was their loss.
It worked out for the best, I think.
It really did. I think we have a much better product, and it's U.S. based, and it's Venus Williams, and it's
Who she had no clue who Venus was. Just that's the inside joke here. She had zero clue who Venus was.
I didn't. You know, it surprises me, but I really don't follow sports. If you can't tell, maybe I should start.
Just watch a documentary this weekend.
Yeah,
You'll
I'm learning more. I
about
mean, it is getting me excited, and like maybe I need to get more active. So, no,
day?
it definitely it definitely
Yeah,
worked
dust
out
that
in
bike
our
off.
benefit. I'm very excited. It's a great company. I love their labeling about being you. It's all about self-care. Self-care is important, and that goes back to our steps for a better night's sleep and self-compassion. So, you know, this is a great way to do your own like pedicure, soak your feet. We got soaking stuff for your feet, some salts.
It's a de-stressor.
This is a de-stressing routine at home with a great product.
What
Yep.
about those who like to do yoga?
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for the prompts. The chamomile's kicking in. So we also have yoga sprays. Now these are detox sprays for your yoga mat to cleanse your mat. And they do, right now we have 3 cents in. So, you know, when you're doing your stretches and your yoga, which I'm really getting into, which is another part of
Your
chi. Well, chi is different than twee.
Oh, sorry.
He's
Okay.
messing it up. So there's chi.
Uh-huh.
I also learned in Chinese xie xie, which is thank you. Okay. And then there's this word, it's kind of like this. I don't want to blow people's eardrums out.
This is how we're going to close out the show, just so you know.
All right. So it's twee.
And with that,
That is like getting it going. Twee. Yeah. So come
thank
see
you
us.
for watching. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.